Hey guys, welcome to Random Bits of Randomness. We've got a few exciting announcements, one of which is I got a new microphone.
Woo!
Unfortunately, my new microphone doesn't seem to work with my audio because my phone thinks I'm playing audio through it too, and I can't hear John. So I have to use my old crappy microphone for this episode until I find a fix for that.
Boo.
Anyways, moving on to the next order of business, we put up another episode where we did the $5 giveaway, and that was our Iron Lights one. So if you guys are wondering what you're looking for, you see that M flying across the screen? See, it's beautiful. That was one of the letters in our code on that Iron Lights video. So you're trying to look for videos with those letters flying across or numbers flying across the screen like that. And those videos are the ones that are able to give the $5 code if you put in the 3-letter code before anyone else does, and within 24 hours of us posting that video.
Yeah, so watch all of our videos, look out for flying letters or anything, and comment in and get $5. Just do it.
Yep. We're trying to give away money and no one's taking us up on it.
We have $100 in the bag and we just don't know what to do with it anymore.
Yep. Anyways, let's get into the video. Today we are reviewing Echo Arena.
Isaac, what is Echo Arena?
Echo Arena is a multiplayer first-person disc game. It's kind of like Frisbee soccer, but you're in space, so you're flying around, pulling yourself around, and shooting thrusters, and trying to get the Frisbee into the other team's goal when they're trying to get into your goal. You got 5 minutes to kind of duke it out with the other team, and whatever team gets the most points wins. That's Echo Arena. It's a lot of fun. It's an awesome game. You have anything to add to that?
No, not really. I will say it's probably the only game that you really could play competitively in VR right now.
It's also the only game that gets me so immersed that I punched a window. I actually punched my own window and shattered it because I was trying to grab a disc.
Yeah, so whenever Isaac plays, he always has to turn his boundary way tiny just so he doesn't go and smash anything.
Yeah, I'm in a 12-foot by 12-foot room, but I switched when I play Echo Arena, I put my boundary to 3 feet by 3 feet, because if I even have my boundary 4 feet away from my wall, I will dive and jump and I will swing and I will go out of my boundary and hit a wall. So I have to put myself in a 3-foot by 3-foot boundary so that it goes black and white and shows me my room before I get to a wall. Otherwise, I will destroy something. There was something I was going to say, though. You said it's the only competitive one. I don't think so. There's a lot of other ones. Onward just came out, and that one looks like it's going to be pretty good. I haven't played it yet. In the side quest community, there's lots of games like Hyperdash. There's lots of games like Hyperdash and Pavlov and Contractors. There's a lot of multiplayer games out there. It's not just this one. This is the only free one that's on the store itself, though, I think.
Yeah, I think this one has a lot of potential compared to the other ones.
You think so? I don't know. I really like our Hyperdash.
Well, I don't care if you like a game or not. This one just, first of all, it's free, so it's getting a lot more people. It's on the actual quest compared to side quest games, meaning more people are going to see it.
Yeah.
Onward, maybe. I have never played it, so I don't know.
Yeah, it looks intense.
That's just my two.
I'm excited to try Onward at some point.
Let's just jump into the review.
All right. So
What are the pros?
the pros are it's a great multiplayer environment, lots of people online all the time. You're never going to have a hard time finding a match any time of the day. The community is awesome. They're willing to help new people, and you're going to just be able to dork around with some people. It feels amazing because you're floating in space, and the movement just works so well with VR. Do you have anything to add to any of those or your own pros?
Not so much. The cool thing about the movement is that when you move, you have a full body, unlike a lot of other games. And even with the full body, it doesn't feel detached so much.
Yeah, your legs and everything are floating around, but because you're in space, it just works. Like, it looks realistic, and it's not glitchy like a lot of games. Also, something else nice is the games are fast. You're in and out of a game in about 10 to 15 minutes. So if you don't have tons of time to play VR, it's something you're able to get into, play a quick game, have some fun, and get out. Or you can break it up and play a few games, but you've got a lot more control over your playtime, where a lot of games you're devoting a lot of time to. This one you can break it apart to 15, 10-minute chunks.
It has the 3 Fs. Fast, fun, free.
3 awesome Fs. I like free games because I am cheap. What's your favorite part about the game, John?
A really cool thing about the game is that you could get a group of friends anywhere and you all could join each other and play the same match with or against each other. And it's really cool because it's a very cooperative game where you need to always be like, hey, where are you? Hey, thrust off of me, or let me grab your ankles and let me shoot off of you. Anything like that. So it's a very cooperative. You need good teamwork to make the game go super well. So that's another reason why I think it could work competitively. I haven't played other games though so much, but I really
Yeah,
like the
it's
fact that
got
it's
a lot of really good cooperative aspects. Like you said, you play with friends, and you actually get rewarded for playing with friends and playing with the same people over and over again because you can learn each other's play style and you can play off that. And there's things you can do, like new players aren't going to be boosting off each other back and forth, but you can actually go super fast by launching off the person in front of you and then him launching off you. You get rewarded for putting the hours in and for playing with people that know what they're doing, and you can go back and forth and keep playing with the same people. It's going to make you play a lot better. This one's actually one of the few VR games that actually has a vibrant esports community because this game started out on PC before it came to the Quest, and it was doing really good there.
yeah. What's the biggest con about this game though, Isaac? What makes you just kind of get annoyed at this game?
The biggest one is there's a lot of glitches, and that's I think because of the port to the Quest. They're still fine tuning it. It runs pretty good most of the time, but you're gonna run into some bugs. Some of the big ones that we've run into are the whole thing goes black, and recently we found out if you turn the Quest on and off, or off and on with the button, not all the way off or all the way on, but just pushing the button twice, it will make the black issue go away. You'll also have a lot of lag. Even like I'll play games, and most games my ping is 40 to 90. But then I play a game and my ping for some reason is 600, 900. Nothing changed on my side. I run internet speed tests on my phone and on my computer, and everything looks good. But there is just randomly bad lag. At least that's what I've been experiencing. Do you have any other cons, John?
The game used to be even better when it was still in alpha or whatever it's called, and it was only kind of like, I don't want to say it, but adults on the game. Now it's like I don't have a big problem with a bunch of kids being on, but having high pitched voices screaming in your ear all the time gets kind of
Yeah,
annoying.
because it's got a price tag of free, that has pros and cons. One of the cons is every kid who has access to a Quest is able to play this game without having to buy a separate purchase. It helps build the community. I mean, there's a big community around it, but at the same time, you've got kids, little kids playing it. You know how when you play Call of Duty, you got some little kids screaming. Happens in this game. Now the kids, they can be good at playing it. I mean, a lot of these kids are some of the better players because they're doing it all the time. But you do hear a lot of squealing and screaming while you're playing the game.
Yeah. Besides that, I can't really think of too many cons. It has a bunch of glitches. The latency could be kind of problematic. There are kids, but it's not too bad. There's not really any major con about the game. It's a fun esport where you're grabbing frisbees, throwing it through goals. I may not be the greatest, but that doesn't matter because I don't need to be the greatest to still
I've
enjoy the
got
game
one
because
more
everyone else
con.
is too.
It's there's no real league. I want there to be multiple game modes where you can play ranked matches and go against people who are your same skill level, but then you can also just play for fun. I wish that there was multiple ways to play the game, multiple settings, but right now you've got people who are just wanting to dork around mixed with people who want to play competitively, and you got someone who's level 50 playing with someone who's level 5, and it just throws them all together. I wish that it separated it a little better. I'm not sure if the community is not big enough for that or something. Maybe there's just not enough players to make that possible. But if you could do that, that would really help gameplay because then every game you know what you're getting into. And if you put the hours in, you'll know you're playing with other people who are similar skill level as you.
I agree. Okay, should we rate the game?
Yeah, let's give it a score. You go first on this one.
I go first on Echo VR. I will rate Echo VR 7. I'm giving a 7, but I'm also changing some stuff. Scramble VR is going down to 1.5 and going to 6, and Beat Saber is going up to a 9.5.
You're moving Scramble down to 6. Hey, that's closer to what I rated it.
It is closer to what you rated it.
I told you it was the 6.
Well, you're at like 5.6 or something, so.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I told you I was down there. Anyways,
It's not about Scramble, it's about Echo VR. It's a game that's pretty good, so that's why it's a 7.
okay, so I really like it a lot. I've had a ton of time online with it. I love the multiplayer aspect. So now for my rating. We ready?
Yeah.
Drum roll! I'm going to give it an 8.9.
8.9, that's barely higher than Pistol Whip and barely below 9.
Yep, barely been a 9. I've got another game I'm going to be reviewing, and that's going to be like a 9.2, and it's slightly better than this in my book. So I have to leave it open. But yeah, I like this game a lot. It's a really fun game. I've got tons and tons of hours out of it. And yeah, it's definitely worth the price of free. Honestly, I would pay $30 or 40, even $40 for it. So free is
$20 for it.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Dang,
That's
this
all
is the
there
first
is.
game you've rated higher than me.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Huh, that's intense.
Well, you're gonna be rating Pistol Whip. I haven't ever rated Pistol Whip ever.
Okay. So that one's probably higher than you too, but it's just
Pistol
rated.
Whip is higher. Waltz of the Wizard might be higher too. But I haven't ever played that or attempted, so I don't know.
So there's just a lot of games that I've rated it, or that we just haven't rated a lot of the same games.
Yeah. But anyways, that's so exciting. These are our new scores. Our board of reviews is going higher and higher ever so greatly.
Yeah, this is our review of Echo Arena. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, smash the like button and subscribe. We're a new channel. We post daily, and every subscriber helps. We just barely hit the landmark of 20 subscribers, so that is awesome. And keep subscribing, and we're going to keep growing. And last, leave a comment. Tell us what you thought of the game. Are we right or are we wrong? What's your thoughts on Echo VR? Anyways, thanks for watching, and peace.
Adios!
Amigo! Bye.
死んでいる